Hello, Sunnyside, and welcome, kindergartners, kindergarten families. We are excited that you're part of our school. We're excited that you're part of the Roadrunner family, and we're really looking forward to a really great school year. My name is Mike Potter, and I am lucky enough to be the principal here at Sunnyside. This is my fourth year here at Sunnyside, and I have absolutely loved getting to be a part of this community. Amazing families, amazing students, incredible staff who cares deeply about each and every one of your children, and we are looking forward to a really great, albeit very unique, school year ahead. Some people I really want you to get to know here in our school. Starts with our office staff. Miss Nemechek and Miss Weimer are here in the office at school, and they are ready and excited to get to know you, get to help you with questions that you might have or paperwork that you might need to work through. When we are able to return back to the school, they're also the individuals in the office who help students out in the health room quite a bit, in addition to our nurse, but they are usually the go-to people. So if you have questions, they are usually the first people here at school that you're able to talk to, and they've got a lot of great answers. Our school teachers at kindergarten level, Mrs. Blaine, Mrs. Latham, Mr. Voles, and Miss Guerrero are all of our kindergarten teachers here at Sunnyside. They are an incredible group of teachers who work closely together and share, collaborate, and all have the absolute best interest of each one of your children at the core of their heart. They're very caring, and I am lucky to work with each of them. A lot of the other staff here in the school, I want you to have some names and faces to connect with. They're really important as well. Mr. Bailey is our PE teacher. Miss Witt is our music teacher, and Miss Martin is our school counselor. Students are going to have access to PE and music throughout the course of the week, especially during this online learning. They're going to have that as well. And Miss Martin is going to be able to connect with students, certainly at the kindergarten level, but school-wide, with students and families through the course of the year to help support students' needs. We are blessed here at Sunnyside to work with incredible adults who care a lot about kids, and our instructional assistants and media technician are all here and part of our comprehensive distance learning, as well as in learning face-to-face when school resumes back on site. Mrs. Bowers is one of our instructional assistants. Miss Connor is our media technician, and she does a lot of work with our library in books, textbooks, as well as technology here at Sunnyside. Miss DeHutt and Miss Drake are both instructional assistants, as is Mr. Edge, Miss Eagleton, Miss Migliaccio, and Mr. Shea. Your child and you will see them participate in small group and whole class instruction with the teachers as we start into this virtual learning world of comprehensive distance learning. They are great support and have the absolute care and love for each of our students at their center. Really lucky to work with them. This is a year like no other. We have not experienced this before, and so there are some things that we've not done, and some terms that we might not have heard before, and I just want to go over a few of those right now. We are starting off with comprehensive distance learning, and that is learning that's all online. And that includes a combination of live video interaction and pre-recorded video lessons that are created for students to use to apply their learning later in the day. Some terms that you'll interact with and hear are synchronous learning, which is the live video interaction, and asynchronous learning, which is pre-recorded lessons. That totals to about 2 hours and 20 minutes of instruction each day with some independent practice time. There's opportunities to engage each day in classroom meetings where we'll focus on social emotional learning and help develop that growth in students as a student and their independence as a learner. Daily opportunities will also be there for music and PE and health. The focus of this comprehensive distance learning time will be a little more focused in some ways than it is typically in our face-to-face learning, but it will all center around that early literacy, math skills, focused on some priority standards, which are very clear and targeted instructional points that students are going to be able to maximize their learning. Those are really important so that we are focused and intentional on what we are asking students to do and how they're doing it and showing what they know. We're also going to focus on social emotional learning and self-regulation. And those are things that we're going to talk about each and every day. And developing those school readiness skills that students are bringing to school with them, the virtual world of online school, which are identifying their name and taking turns and developing their language. Some of the things that are really important to continue to develop as students get started in kindergarten are being able to follow two-step directions, sharing and taking turns, and using the bathroom independently, and washing hands. Those are things that help them to be safe and feel like they have some control and independence in their world, both at home in the virtual learning world, but also here at school. And that safety of washing their hands and keeping themselves healthy is really important. Something else that's also we spend a lot of time on is helping kids to manage strong emotions. And those are things that we learn very young and continue to learn all through our life. That idea that it's okay to be mad, and it's okay to be frustrated, or it's okay to be sad, and here's how I'm going to deal with those emotions that are coming up in me. Those fine motor skills of being able to zip up zippers and button buttons and tying shoelaces and opening food, those are really important, as well as taking responsibility for actions and that getting along with each other. All of these things are those life skills that we learn and you're developing at an early age, and they still show up as adults. The importance of learning how to read. Our kindergartners will be readers by the time they exit kindergarten and move into first grade. Those are really important things that we work on here at school, and I know that families work on them at home too. Rhyming and looking at books, tracking words, thinking outside the box and doing puzzles and building things help build those spatial awareness and thinking differently. And something that really helps, and something that often we kind of overlook, but is the importance of talking and sharing stories and having kids share their version of stories and ideas is really important way to help kids build those reading skills so that when they attach words to them, when they're decoding words, they'll have some of those foundational skills to build on. These academic skills that are not required for kindergarten entry but are really helpful are those same things we've been kind of mentioning here before, which are being able to know who you are and write down your name, tracing and naming letters and counting up to 20, recognizing numbers 0 to 10, recognizing colors, being able to share experiences and talk about details and things that you think are funny and things that you notice when you're reading helps kids to have those conversations and understand what they're reading and what they're understanding as they begin to read themselves. Later on in the year, when we return to in-person learning or hybrid instruction, I just wanted to give a quick picture of what a typical classroom might look like. They all have table areas for kids to work independently at or in small groups. They all have a carpet area, technology that allows them to access videos and whole group instruction time, as well as small group areas for kids to get more intentional attention to some of their learning needs. Our classrooms will be also designed around safety when we come back and making sure that we keep kids safe and healthy because that is always a priority number one. Staying up to date and staying current on our latest information is in a lot of areas. Our school website and the North Clackamas District website are always kept up to date and most current. We also have social media presence on Facebook and Instagram. North Clackamas School District has a Facebook page as well. And we are lucky and blessed to have a PTA here at Sunnyside that looks out for all of our families. They have a website and are able to answer questions and help. Are always looking for help to parents to be involved to support our schools, and they're be a great resource for all of our families, as they are a great resource for us here at school. Our school website is kept current with the latest information, both about what's going on and contact information for teachers. If you do have questions, our office is open now from 7:30 to 3:30. Our phone number is 503-353-5620. And if you have questions, we want to answer those questions as best we can. If we don't know the answer, we will find out an answer for you and get back to you as soon as we possibly can. We are really looking forward to working with you this school year. We are thankful that you are with us. We're excited to learn and grow together, and we're looking forward to a really great school year. It's a unique one, but it's going to be a great one. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you have questions, give us a call. We look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great day, everybody. Go Roadrunners.